Hi class, today I will be teaching you all about the phases of the moon. I will go over each phase with pictures to help you understand what the moon looks like throughout each stage. For this lesson, there are key points you will need to learn and understand. The three objectives for this lesson are: students will be able to identify the phases of the moon, students will be able to identify pictures and state the phase the moon is in, and students will be able to understand which phase of the moon comes next. The first phase of the lunar cycle is a new moon. In the new moon phase, the moon is completely dark. This is due to the alignment of the sun and the moon. The moon blocks the light of the sun, causing the moon to not be illuminated. The next phase in the lunar cycle is a waxing crescent. Waxing means growing. This means that as the cycle goes on, more and more light will become visible. The next phase is a first quarter moon. In this phase, half of the moon is illuminated. The moon is still continuing to grow as the right side of the moon becomes more light. The next phase is a waxing gibbous. In this phase, the right side of the moon is almost completely illuminated. The next phase of the lunar cycle is a full moon. In this phase, the moon is completely visible. This means that in the next few phases, the moon will begin to shrink. The next phase is a waning gibbous. Waning means shrinking, so in the next few stages, the moon will be able to lose visibility as the left side begins to shrink. Next is a third quarter moon. In this phase, the other half of the moon is illuminated. Finally is the waxing crescent moon. In this phase, the moon is shaped like a banana or a boat. The light on the moon is shrinking as the cycle starts over and goes back to a new moon. Now, as we wrap up the lesson, I would like to take a second to review the order of the lunar cycle. There are 8 stages: new moon, waxing crescent, first quarter, waxing gibbous, full moon, waning gibbous, third quarter, and waning crescent. I hope all of you feel like you learned something today. Remember, practice makes perfect. Keep reviewing it in order to get it down.